Hey, y'all, gravity. Any day above ground, live it. Hey, I got a surprise for y'all before we get on the show. That's right, family. I got me a new mic. I'm trying to test this thing out. Cost me about 80 bucks. What is this called? The Fee Fine, whatever the fuck. Fee Fine K658. I got it off of Amazon. So yeah, we gonna test this out. We gonna test this out. See if this is fire. Hang on. My bad. I had no sound the whole time. I'm still trying to work this mic. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. My bad. But yeah, I'm trying out this new mic. What is going on? Oh God, this thing is temperamental, family. I'm sorry. This thing is temperamental. I don't understand. All right, I'm gonna have to work with this later. Wait, hang on. Y'all still seeing there's no sound. What the hell is going on? Well, they say I got sound now. Is the sound back? This is retarded. These mics. Let me see. Knew I should have did a test run. Is the sound back? All right, good. Okay, sounds back. All right, let's see who's in here before I get after Miss Lorna Chin. DSB, hello. Thank you for being a member. Cyberdyne 100, hello. Kiana G, hello. Ryan Barrett, hello. All right, let's get into it, family. We got 12 people in here. Let's get into it. So, yes, like I said, Miss Lorna Chin showed back up today, family. Oh, she did. For those who don't know, she went off on Jamaicans saying that we don't know our history and this, that, and the third. And she fancied herself an expert on Jamaican culture, even though she was how she said it. She was technically right. That's what she said. This is what she told me. Well, family, when I sent her this, she sent me back a response. So that means she watched the video. Would you like to see what Lorna what do you mean it went on again? What the hell is going on with this thing? Hold on one second. let's try this setup. This better fucking work. All right, let me see. Is this better? I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what's going on. Now my camera's not working. What the hell? Oh, Jesus. Hang on. Now my camera's not working. Let me see something. Jesus. Okay. Now, is that better? Damn it. I don't know what's going on with this mic. I'm going to try to test this thing later. All right. Like I said, threw me the fuck off. All right. Yes. Lorna Chin came in the place to be and said, she tried to explain herself, family. My God. Y'all have to see what she wrote me. So this is my Instagram DMs. She sent this to me. She sent this to me. We're gonna blow this up. Y'all got to see what she wrote me. And this ties into the subject of scamming. Okay. So again, I sent her this way back in January. Way back in January. So she sent me this at 2:26. So it said laugh out loud. So that means she saw the video. Listen, I'm happy people get to write off my coattail and have something to talk about. That's called spreading the wealth. That's how social media works. And it opens a dialogue. People get to express themselves. That's a beautiful thing. But I was very careful to ride that line between correct and politically correct. That's key. So calling people dunces on videos is being politically correct. All right, gotcha. Blueberry Muffin, hello. B1 to you, and Computer Robots, hello. Okay, let's continue. And she said, and yes, I was absolutely technically correct. Okay. For all this education you tried to tell people online that you had, you cannot put an absolute and then a maybe in the same sentence. That's stupid. That defeats the purpose. That's like me saying, I'm almost positively sure. We don't believe you. That means you don't know what you're talking about, which means you don't have any definitive proof. So I'm going to need you, since you want to say that we're all dunces, you've literally in the first 6 exchanges that you sent me, you've just showed that you're stupid. Okay. But I also knew that I was triggering that response. That was intentional. So she intentionally told people they were dunces before she went into her spiel. Okay, say less. So I came back and said, ma'am, you can't think what you're doing is spreading the wealth when within the first 2 sentences you're insulting people. What if I did a series of videos about Chinese history, but I started out calling the people derogatory names? People make money on social media. That's wealth. This is what she sent to me, folks. The character is no different from Gordon Ramsay. Now, peep this, family, because I told people on Twitter that she was a paid troll from Meta, and she wasn't real. So she's admitting to you that she's a character doing this. She's a character. Okay, say less. The character is no different from Gordon Ramsay. Social media, business is business. Okay, bad take. Number 1, Gordon Ramsay, that character you see on TV was how he was in the kitchen. He's admitted this. His people that have been under him have admitted this. His mentor, Marco Pierre White, has admitted this. So that was very bad. That was a very bad example. But we understand. You don't know no better. But that's okay. So I said, correct knowledge is wealth as well. And then I asked her, so you're telling me you're a character. As for the name calling to China in their history, I suppose if that's befitting their genre of humor, I suppose it's okay. First off, that wouldn't be a brand of humor. That would be me being an asshole. But I wouldn't do that if I'm trying to educate you. So I asked her, so you're telling me you're a character? Absolutely. I don't actually do that on a daily. Then she asked, have you not followed the evolution of the account? Motherfucker, I didn't know you until I saw your video on Twitter. I'm not even on Instagram like that anymore. Why in the hell would I follow you? That's what the audience wants. If I don't do it, they don't like it. So I said, the point is I would not disrespect the culture to make an educational point, which I don't. I may make jokes, but I keep them separate from the topic that I'm doing. So then she brings up Oliver Samuels, which is a Jamaican comedian, why he hasn't been played on primetime TV. I'm going to show you Jamaican comedy is disrespectful to Americans. Okay. She's entitled to her opinion. That's fine. So I told her, so I replied to her when she said, you can't put Oliver Samuels on primetime TV in America. So I said, and Living Color made fun of Jamaicans, which they did. Hey, man, did it, 3-4 times? I'm sure Jamaicans got offended, but we got over it. It's comedy. Living Single had a stereotypical Jamaican character, Russell. They claimed he was Jamaican, but it is what it is. We didn't get offended. It is what it is. We laughed at his accent because his accent was bad, but, it is what it is. Black comedians made fun of Jamaicans for years and still do. Yes, they do. Most of us took it in stride. And she just kept talking, This is the part that really got me upset. And I said, you know what? I'm going to stop talking to her. First, she said that Jamaicans troll each other. Fine, whatever. Here we go. It's not a personal thing. I was given the script and I said, you want me to do what? I was given a series of 5, and in the middle, I wanted to do an uplifting video, and I did. It didn't get traction, and the marketing team pretty much said, hey, you wasted a reel on a great message that went nowhere. So you were giving a script, and you felt as though you going to put on this accent and disrespect people. That's how you went viral, which she told me later that they went viral by mistake. Okay, you got it. Drake Miller, hello. I saw Living Single in the LA studio audience. I was in junior high school. Pretty dope. That's cool. Shout out to you for that. So you're telling me that you did all this because somebody paid you to do this? So I told her, let me let you in on something. Us younger Jamaicans don't play that disrespect game. You old folks may get your laughter on that, but we don't go for that. And if you got a script saying what you said, how about standing up and respecting that flag you read by asking for a rewrite or not do it? That would be an adult thing to do. And then I told her, man, we would have respected you more if you just came straight down the middle with the knowledge without the effery. The marketing team disagrees. That I told her marketing team needs to be fired. One of several accounts. So she has other accounts where she does this. This one went viral by accident. By accident. Then she said, I turned down a roster script. So they wanted her to be she wanted to talk about the rosters. Family, you know what would have happened to this woman if she'd have talked about the rosters down there. After they ate their ital stew, they would have dragged her. The rosters would have been in the street. So she knows who not to play with. So she has an understanding of the Jamaican culture. But she figures the regular, ordinary Jamaican is fair game. But them rosters, nah, we can't touch them. Just like she won't do no video on her people. Just like she won't do no video on them coolies down there. That's them Indian Jamaicans. Just like she won't touch them Mexicans. So this is why I kept saying, hey, y'all got to stop tolerating disrespect. So the rosters don't play that. F the men. The women would have got at you. Facts, blueberry muffin. They would have turned her into jerk chicken. Well, they love Chinese food down there too, so that might have been jerk chicken chow mein. I'm just saying. So I said, they know what they were doing. You said it yourself. You need to hook the people in 3 seconds. Once you throw negatives out first, no one wants to hear what you say, and they will scrutinize your words from a place of hate. It's not personal. It's just an account of many. One that went rogue by accident. How do you write? Family, let me ask y'all a question. You reciting a script. How is that going rogue? Unless you're ad-libbing. How is that going rogue? Uh-huh. So I said, you disrespected the flag, you disrespected the people, and more importantly, you disrespected the ancestors that made it possible for us to do what we do. The motto and flag represent diversity and inclusion. So I told her not disrespect. So she just bypassed that. See, this is what I'm talking about. Jamaica, y'all cannot tolerate disrespect. Y'all cannot tolerate disrespect. This is what she thinks of the flag, folks. So she think all the ancestors beforehand that fought, so her ass can be over there with her family. Oh, it's just about inclusion and diversity. Not to mention the fact that they had to fight the damn British to get their independence because they didn't want to be disrespected anymore, even though they're still tolerating disrespect today, but they fought to not be disrespected. That she don't care about that. Uh-huh. The triggers were on purpose. That's the packaging. And I told her our responses were purposeful. Beautiful. However, again, the message was technically correct. So I told her, get it all correct. There was something else. Here was the other part that made me mad. I had to stop talking to her. She said, yet you could research a language and see the entire etymology. So she said, yes, the majority of people in Jamaica are of African descent, but it's not an African nation, which I told her at the beginning of the video. No, we understand that. Black Alpha Network, hello. You're going to love this episode. We're talking about scamming. I literally said, we're not calling it an African nation. We are calling it a nation where most of the people are African. And here we go. Y'all better watch this because y'all going to start hearing this up here in America with us. And to say it is officially with disenfranchised the minority. Uh-huh. 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 This is how they sound in Africa, ladies and gentlemen. I want y'all to see this. This is how they sound in Africa, right here. You're not allowed to call it an African nation because we have maybe 6% Asians here. So it may be an African nation, but it's an inclusive nation. Now, where can I put my walk? Peace and power, KG. These other groups are doing these type of things because we allowed it. We have to blame ourselves too. No, well, this is why I said Jamaica cannot tolerate this disrespect anymore. You're getting triggered by a technicality. So I also told her, based on what she said about majority of people of Jamaica of African descent, I said, no, I got upset that people feel as though they could disrespect black people no matter where they're from and think they could walk away without consequences. Here we go. So when people come on and say, hey, you're not black, so you're not really Jamaican, you're appropriating African culture. I don't know, no Jamaican appropriate African culture, but okay, maybe I'm wrong. I don't live on an island. That is wrong, and that's the troll. But anyway, so she just kept talking. And I said, you know what? Whatever, you got it. I stopped talking. She not gonna get it. She not finna get it. And she was about to put me in this state of mind. I hate them. I hate people that think they're gonna troll black people and think it's funny. I hate them. I hate them. Film animation art, hello. There are African immigrants in China still calling it an Asian nation in her theory. Son, what? No, they are monkeys. They are monkeys worthy of just taking a picture of when you catch them at the zoo, or as they did with the COVIV, aka the coffee venereal disease. They get to beat them and lock them in their homes. And Africans, don't act like we didn't see those videos, because don't make me pull them up. Please don't make me pull them up. Do not make me pull them up. All right. That's the disclaimer for you. So if you come in here with the fuckery in my comment thread, I will send you the videos, and then you can explain how they made that up. Mr. Ali, hello. Yes, she actually did write me. Yes, she did. I guess she got triggered by what I said in that video. And suffice to say, I didn't even diss her not one time. Badly. But okay. Ever since those agents got federally protected status, they talking real greasy about black folks. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. And they get to move around. We got something for them come next year. Yeah, y'all just wait. Something gonna come down the pipe. It's all good. Let's see. Namra X, they learned from their pale friends. Their game is deflection. Oh yeah, again, they're the honorary white supremacists. It's all good. But yes, again, today, family, we are talking about scam culture. That's right. We got scams all over the place. From the B. Simones all the way down to what we're going to talk about today. Now, for those who saw the channel last week, I did a 2-part series on what was going on down there in the South, where I'm at, with this fake nursing diploma scandal. We've got updates, folks. We've got updates. And by the way, come Wednesday, I did the Bolt story, the Usain Bolt story. Oh, family, when you see what I found, it's actually a lot worse than what the news is really reporting. You really got to dig into it. It's a lot worse. We'll just say this: the United States will blush when they blushed when they saw the numbers. But back to this nursing scandal. Family, we've got updates with the nursing scandal. Oh, yes, we do. We over here Beyond Borders Media kept our eyes on this because, again, I'm in Georgia, so this affects me somewhat. So, yes, who wants to see the update? We're going to start here. Now, this was last Thursday. So it says Florida nursing diploma scandal could see thousands of workers unemployed. And the reason I'm going to start with this is because Biden, damn it, I said his name.
Insult to my existence.
Anyway, I brought him up because he and his administration ran outside and said they made 517,000 jobs last month, which I don't believe. But everybody's running around saying they're so happy that happened. I still don't see it. But okay. Sure. I want to see him prove this tomorrow at the State of the Union. I'm also trying to see if I could get off early so I could stream it, but I'll let you know in the morning. So it says Florida nursing diploma scandal could see thousands of workers unemployed. On January 25th, the Department of Justice announced that it had charged. Well, we know all that. Let's get to the meat of it. We know all that. We're going to go here. It is unclear how many of the students who have been issued fake diplomas were aware of the fraud. How are you not aware of it? You paid for it. How are you not aware of it? But okay, Omar Perez Ibar, a special agent at the Department of Health and Human Services Office of the Inspector General, said the nursing students were, quote, willing but unqualified individuals. However, some are anonymously listed in court documents as co-conspirators. These mothers might be going to jail, family. They might be going to jail. Oh, Narmer X, we're going to get to that. Oh, no, we're going to get to that. That's part of this story as well. We might be seeing some mass deportations coming, family, from what I've been gathering. But let's continue. The Miami Herald newspaper reported that many of those who bought degrees from the 3 schools were Haitian American. Hey, take this screenshot and send it to them since they want to worry about Black History Month so much. Send this to them. Send this to them. Haitian American. What does that mean, family? That means some of them just either got their citizenship or they're still not citizens yet. Family, we might be seeing some mass deportations. Why? I need to ask this question. Family, why is it always the Haitians on the chopping block to get deported? I don't understand this. Y'all need to help me out. I'm not even trying to make fun of the Haitian people, but it seems every time I'm listening to the deportation stories, it's always Haitian people. I don't understand this. If it's not with this story, it's the story that I did Saturday with Jamaica deporting Haitians. The Bahamas is deporting Haitians. Barbados is about to have a problem with them Haitians. Lord. All right, say less. Say less. Who wanted to become legitimate nurses. Federal officials said many of the nursing students would not be criminally charged, but may lose their certification, NPR reported. Okay. Kimberly Ruppel, a healthcare lawyer at Dickinson Wright in Michigan, told Newsweek that if the nurses were misled, they could mount a civil fraud claim against the schools. Quote, you have to show intent with allegations of fraud, but it seems to me like that might be fairly easy to prove, she said. Ruppel suggested that the students could demand a refund of their tuition fees, but that it may prove difficult to extract the money they spent on the diplomas from the 3 schools because all 3 of those schools are defunct now. If the schools are closed, I'm not sure that there's any money for these students to claim, unless, of course, there was an insurance company that has insured the school for their bad acts, which they probably didn't. Here we go. Because the nurses, I need y'all to listen to this, because the nurses have maybe, let's start again. Because the nurses may have been led to believe that they have received a valid diploma, license to work in nursing could be revoked, making them unemployable in the field. Ruppel said that they might be able to claim loss of wages and loss of compensation going forward as a result of this scheme and the alleged fraud. However, the unemployment prospects of the nurses caught up in the scheme may have deeper ramifications for some, especially if their residence in America is based upon being employed. Damn. Quote, if they come from another country and they purchased this diploma to be licensed to work in the U.S., and then all of a sudden their license is revoked because their education certifications are not appropriate, do they stand a chance of being deported or just not sponsored by an employer to remain in the country? Ruppel asked. I think that's another aspect of harm that these students could potentially be suffering. Healthcare providers who employed nurses with fake diplomas included Veterans Affairs medical centers in New York and Maryland, an assisted living facility that cared for elderly patients in New Jersey, and a hospital in Georgia. Black Alpha, you better research that over there in Savannah. But I did it for you. Providers for Medicare, Medicaid, and housebound patients in Massachusetts, Ohio, and Texas, go check on your people, were also affected, court documents show. Ruppel suggested patients could make malpractice claims against the healthcare provider. She said that though there was now greater risk of a claim being made, it was still relatively low. Quote, when you go to a healthcare provider, I think most people would just assume they're appropriately licensed. You wouldn't think to ask, where did you get your diploma? Ruppel added, though, that patients who may have a nagging thought about their care might be prompted by the news to launch a claim, highlighting the issue of trust after the results of the federal investigation. Damn. Blueberry Muffin said student loans didn't come through. No, that's most likely financial aid. and then they just send the check over to the school, and then he just pocketed it and just made the damn degrees. Shout out to Tori for touching the story today too. Now my ex said their pale Jesus is showing them they're not special. Hey, if you bend your knee to white Jesus, you off code. Karma, they were telling Black Americans how hard they work. Yeah, they did say that. How are these students getting their license to pass the state board exam if their credentials were funny? I had covered that in the video, I think. I might have. They did that. Okay, basically the scam was they would pay the money and the school would handle getting them into the exam. And even I think even sometimes they said that they would basically just pass them. Like you'd sit for the exam and then you just show up with the degree, because most times they're not even this. Whoever hires you is not going to ask if you pass the exam or not, because you have the diploma. They're already going to assume that. So now what's going to end up happening, thanks to what happened here, they're all going to now ask for your test scores. Scammers messing up the system. Yep. This could become a very big visa scam. But like I said, family, we have also an update from the great state of Georgia. Now, if y'all saw the video as well, I said that 26 people in Delaware had their licenses revoked. Well, it didn't stop there. We also have Georgia. Tabernacle. Fake nursing diploma scandal in Florida and Georgia, how easy it is to buy a bogus degree. Now, they're going to go into how the scam worked, because I want y'all to understand how this scam worked. We're going to go down. Here it is. Healthcare fraud is nothing new to South Florida, as many scammers see this as a way to earn easy, though illegal money, said Chad Yarbrough, special agent in charge of the FBI field office in Miami. Here we go. The case of one Iowa nurse who had received a fake diploma from one of the Florida nursing schools that came to light this past fall illuminates the process of obtaining one of the fake diplomas. Purchasers of the bogus degrees typically paid anywhere between $6,000 and $18,000. In the case of the Iowa nurse, he paid $11,000 to the National School of Nursing and Allied Health in Virginia, which was forced to shutter in 2013. He told the state board that he got his LPN degree in 2017, but couldn't explain why it was backdated to 2013. The operators of that closed nursing school were partnering with Palm Beach School of Nursing's owner to sell sham degrees through Siena College, two of the three Florida schools involved in the scam. The third school indicted for being involved in the scheme was Sacred Heart International Institute, all of which has since been forced to close. The Iowa nurse also paid Siena College another $16,000 for his fake RN diploma. Lord, this man paid almost he paid almost $30,000 for a fake diploma. That is insane. That's twice what I paid to go to cooking school. That's crazy. The Iowa nurse, I read that. In the case of his LPN education, he told investigators that it consisted of a single, here we go, family, a single day review course. Ladies and gentlemen, this man did a 6-hour driving course. This man got a junior nursing license. I bet you this man don't know how to take an accurate blood pressure. He can't find the vein. If you cough, he said, "Do you feel blind?" He got the rest of his knowledge watching medical shows like ER and what's the one Shonda Rhimes writes? The what is it? I forget the name of that dumbass show. Grey's Anatomy. There you go. Film anime. I paid more than that just to go to just art school, and you ain't taking people's lives in your hands. Mm. He admitted that his RN coursework was non-existent, saying he basically had to study on my own. Lord, get worse, family. Get worse. It gets worse. It get worse. They might as well have made him do an open book test. Damn. Family, just make sure when y'all go to y'all doctor, make sure they nurse, be like, yo, listen, where's your degree from? If they say any one of them 3 schools, ride out. Make sure you tell the doctor and ride out. Grey's Anatomy was based on Virginia Mason Hospital in Seattle. I'm sure. Oh, don't worry. Twitter thinks we got a nice video from Seattle. Because I'm going to have to eviscerate somebody during Twitter things for saying something anti-black. And yes, they're from the Caribbean. The crazy thing is there's a lot of colleges that are like this, haha, even government funded ones. Yeah, no, most of them are closed, which is funny as hell. But I told a lot of people years ago that this nursing bubble was going to burst, and I think we're starting to see it. But like I said, there's more, family. We got to go one more. We got to go one more. Georgia. Tabernacle. 20 practicing Georgia nurses obtained licenses with fake diplomas or transcripts. Tabernacle. Let's hear the story from Action 2 News. Fair use.
It's exclusive. Georgia nurses with counterfeit degrees and yet on the job and caring for patients.
That white man is so happy to do this story, family, because it involves black folks.
Channel 2 consumer investigator Justin Gray has learned the Georgia Board of Nursing is asking 22 Georgia nurses to surrender their licenses. This after federal officials caught 3 Florida-based nursing schools selling bogus diplomas for thousands of dollars a pop. Justin with us now live tonight in downtown Atlanta. And it is just crazy to think that someone who maybe wasn't qualified, or put needles and otherwise into people, Justin.
Blueberry Muffin, you're going to get cussed out by Georgia folks.
Yeah,
Justin, you keep saying that.
Taking care of patients without training. The FBI, they provided a list of 22 names to state investigators here, names of nurses practicing in Georgia, they say had fake degrees. This is the letter sent by the Georgia Board of Nursing to 22 nurses practicing here in Georgia, alleging the school transcripts the nurses used to get their nursing license are, quote, fraudulent.
Oh, concerning and alarming.
Georgia's Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger oversees the nursing board. Those 22 nurses were given 30 days to voluntarily surrender their nursing licenses. So far, none of them have done that.
Listen, Mr. Raffensperger. I paid a lot of money for this. Okay? I am here to be a nurse, so I do not have to go back home. You will not take what I will have not worked hard for. You will not take it. Okay, hey. What do you think this is? This is America. This is the land of opportunity that Black Americans have made for me. Okay. I will not give it to you. I will not do this. I will leave and go to another state before I do this. I will no longer be Jean-Baptiste. My new nickname and my new last name will be Baptiste. Okay, I dropped the E. We will not do this. So, how do you Americans say it? You can take what you said and shovel it up your butts. Okay. I just want to see people in braces at this point. I just want to see them in bracelets. At this point, I just want to see it. I want to see some perp walks. I know y'all got I know y'all got ice on speed dial. Go ahead, do your thing. I ain't seen nothing.
Our job is to make sure that our people in Georgia, our patients, know that they have credentialed nurses that are practicing that.
The Georgia nurses allegedly among the thousands who
They always showing the chicks working on the computer as black, but people doing the real work are white and non-black. Y'all are not slick.
paid $15,000 each for a bogus diploma from 3 South Florida nursing schools. The FBI and Justice Department announced the bust of the $100 million nationwide fraud ring last week. They call it Operation Nightingale. And instead of going to class, the nurses bought degrees and transcripts.
The fact of the matter, though, is the nursing candidates had done no work for these diplomas.
We've confirmed 3 of those nurses with sham degrees worked at the Atlanta VA Medical.
So you're dealing with veterans. Family, do you see how bad this has gotten? These a-holes are dealing with the veterans. The people who fought for their black asses to come to this country. And y'all are in charge of taking care of them, and you're not qualified. Family, I live near this hospital. This hospital is in my town. It's right next door to an Emory hospital. Y'all are taking care of people who are not right. And I don't mean that disparagingly. I mean, they went to war and they did not come back right. And you don't even have the credentials to even do basic psychological care. They teach you empathy. You fucks didn't even go to school to learn how to be an empathetic nurse. So I could just imagine what y'all been doing. Because we've heard the horror stories coming out of these assisted living facilities. I can only imagine what y'all doing with these vets. And we in the South, so I dare to say most of these vets in here are probably black. Boy.
Center. VA telling us, quote, within days of learning of this nationwide scheme, we removed 3 nurses from patient care at the Atlanta VA Medical Center. Their removal is very unfortunate, but patient safety is and must be our primary responsibility at VA. Secretary Raffensperger tells me the Georgia Nursing Board is now working with the FBI to get the evidence it needs to take action to revoke the licenses of any of the nurses who refuse to surrender them voluntarily.
That'll be put to an end very quickly.
Again, so far, none of those nurses have voluntarily surrendered their license. That's why the FBI now working with state investigators. And as of now, we don't know the name of those 22 nurses alleged to have bought the fake degrees. We do know, though, that the 3 who were working at the Atlanta VA Medical Center are no longer seeing patients. Reporting live in downtown Atlanta, Justin Gray, Channel 2 Action News.
It just makes you shake your head thinking about if this was happening to a loved one. Justin, glad you brought that to us here.
There's about to be hitting 82. There's about to be massive lawsuits. There's about to be massive lawsuits. Kemp got a problem on his hands. Kemp's gonna have a problem on his hands. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know why this is not connecting, but all right, whatever. Kemp gonna have a problem on his hands. That's crazy. But did you think the scamming stopped there, folks? Oh, no. Scamming did not stop there, folks. We've got to go higher up the food chain to talk about this scam culture, folks. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I don't know if you guys saw this. This came out over the weekend, family. I have to put the thumbnail back on the screen because we got to show this one. I need y'all to hold y'all hats. Hold your hats. Hold your hats. This is an enemy of FBA. This is an enemy of B1. This is an enemy of anybody that is for the betterment of Black people in this country. Tabernacle. That's right. Our favorite dumbass grandfather, Clyburn. Old fish fry himself funneled allegedly 6 figures from his campaign funds to family last cycle. His son-in-law and grandson benefited from the powerful Democrats campaign. Mm, 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 mm. South Carolina Democratic Representative James Clyburn funneled 6 figures worth of campaign cash to 2 of his family members throughout the 2022 election cycle, filing showed. Longtime congressman's campaign largesse included forking tens of thousands of dollars over to a company linked to his son-in-law. He also sent nearly $100,000 to his grandson, Federal Election Commission records show. While it's legal for federal politicians to pay family members from their campaigns, ethics experts have generally disapproved of the practice. Despite this, both political parties have taken advantage of the perk. Of course they did. Of course they did. Clyburn's family payments the last election cycle included $57,500 to 49 Magnolia Blossom LLC for rent expenses, filing shows. The company has close ties to his daughter, Jennifer Clyburn Reed. According to South Carolina business records, Clyburn Reed's husband, Walter A. Reed, is the registered agent of the Limited Liability Corporation. Clyburn also paid out $94,000 to his grandson, Walter A.C. Reed, during the midterm election cycle for campaign management fees, his filings further show. Clyburn has not faced a legitimate threat to his House seat since entering Congress in 1993. He's easily cruised to re-elections in the Palmetto State 6th Congressional District. Uh-huh. 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 Jaquez Sherrod, hello. One who cares, hello. Yeah, so they took a shot at Marcel on Fox News. All right. His campaign did not respond to a Fox News digital request for comment on the payments. The high-ranking Democrat was arguably the most pivotal figure for President Biden's 2020 campaign. During the presidential primary, Clyburn helped swing South Carolina in Biden's favor and helped set him on his path towards the White House. Yeah. All the while saying, I don't care if you don't give me nothing. I don't want nothing. I'm gonna buck dance for massa, but I don't want nothing. Drake Miller, I'll go down there and say whatever I want to say about Clyburn. I dare want him to say something to me. Matter of fact, I might go to the fish fry this year. Now that I know it's a consistent date, I might show up there. And Flournoy, good evening. Got 29 people in the building. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you share it. And engage everybody. Engage everybody. Let's see. Clyburn has come forward with an enthusiastic endorsement for a second Biden term. Oh, yes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I'm all in for President Biden. Excuse me. Clyburn recently told CBS's Robert Costa in an interview, I think he's demonstrated in these 2 years that he is deserving of re-election, and I do believe he will be re-elected irrespective of who the Republicans they put up. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sure, Biden. Damn it. I said his name again. Motherfucker. Mother scunt. I hate saying that man's name.
Insult.
You got it, Clyburn. You got it. But unfortunately for you, Clyburn, this is going to happen next year when Biden and his people think they're going to go back in that White House. If we have anything to say about it, because you know the way his cognitive is working nowadays, he might do his re-election speech in 2 weeks before the actual election, and we're gonna have to, you know, kind of pull his coattail a little bit.
Gonna equal up to this real shit. Fuck that nigga talking about.
That's how we gonna be acting. You ain't finna get in. If we ain't got anything to say, you ain't getting in. And we damn sure gonna make sure you hey Clyburn, we gonna put you in the oil, brother. No, you know what? I ain't even gonna do that to you. We're gonna put you on a nice little rocking chair in the middle of a field and just watch the tornado come get you. That's right. That's how we gonna run that. That's how we gonna run that. Oh, we got scammers all over the place, family. We got scammers all over the place. Lord have mercy. Even on Twitter, we got scammers all over the place. People just be claiming they one way and they claiming they something else. All right. I don't know if Black Alpha is still here. He's probably not. He's probably getting ready to go listen to Afro in about an hour. I contemplated addressing this, but I might as well address it. Let me say it like this. I say what I say. Y'all understand that. Y'all say, y'all have been here for a while. Y'all understand where I come from. Y'all also understand that I wasn't always 100% the way I am. I'm fine with that. I had to upgrade my thinking. I'm fine with that. I am who I am. That ain't gonna change. I don't mind to admit that I'm wrong. But you ain't finna come up here and try to disparage me. You're not gonna do that. I ain't gonna say no names. Only thing I'll say is Black Alpha know who I'm talking about. The reason why I didn't address you is because you don't need to be addressed. I said what I said. You don't like it, tough shit. I could care less. I don't need to ride people's coattails to get over. Now, if they can help me or I can help them, cool. We're going to do that. We're going to get that done. But I don't need people thinking that I'm a fence sitter, I'm rocking with FBA, or I'm trying to get over with this group. They choose to deal with me, that's cool. They don't want to. I guarantee you, if you poll the numbers, most of them don't even know me, which is fine. I'm fine with that. I'm cool. But I'm just going to say this. You said what you said. This is my response to it. I ain't never going to address you again ever in life. That person know who they are. That's it. We finna move on. You're unimportant to me. But anyway, everybody in the chat, how has your day been going so far? I would like to know that. It was nice and sunny today. I did my taxes. I'm getting some money back. So it's all good. We're all good. YouTube still hasn't given me full monetization on my short and my latest live stream that I did on Saturday after they gave it to me and then reduced it. You scumbags. The Bunker TV, hello. And by the way, LeBron James is a scam artist. And I'm going to say it because of this. This man is sitting there crying that he did not get Kyrie Irving. Negro, you asked for Russell Westbrook. You asked for Anthony Davis. Play with your team. No, my ex, I was doing my taxes today, but got lazy after my interview. Facts. Hey, I hope you got it. Let's see. DSB. Today was good on my end. Finally got some warm weather today. Yep. We got some warm weather here today. I walked. Okay, I was being late. Nah, well, I could have been lazy and took the car. My account is literally outside my complex. And he's black. And you know, he was cool. He got me some nice deductions. So it's not as much as I got last year, but you know, he good. He got me some money. Now I'm trying to upgrade my pay. My current job's cheap as hell currently. IT work. Hey, one who cares. Third grade was bananas. Oh, you a teacher? I'm sure. Yeah, them third graders, they be talking. Hey, I got a 3-year-old. She asking a lot of questions. That's fire. And Florida, we had a blue sky in Chicago today. Bill Gates been effing with his weather machine. Hey. Well, as long as y'all ain't get no snows, I guess that's good. But we know what happened in Chicago when y'all get snow. Y'all outside with y'all footwork. We know. Nice sunny, yes. Oh, Black Light's up in here. I did not see him. Hey, Black Light, what's happening? Hey, nice couple uploads you had. That last one you put over that ugly white woman. Don't do that again. Please don't do that again. Drake Miller, nice and sunny, nice. Yeah. And the wife bought lunch, so we all had burgers, which was cool. All right. Yes, this was a great day. We got scammers all over the goddamn place. We got people talking ish. You know what, family? I'm not even gonna add. You know what? Let's just bring up this person who was dissing y'all. We might have to talk about this. We might have to talk about this. We might have to talk about it. Actually, there were two. Do y'all want the man first or do you want the woman first? I'm gonna let y'all decide. Do y'all want to address the man first or do you want to address the female first? Now, remind you, now they're both of Caribbean heritage. One's half FBA and the other one's from where she said she was from, St. Lucia, I think. So which one y'all want to deal with first? I'm going to let the family decide. Let me see if I can pull up the one tweet first. And by the way, for those who know Nino Black is back on Twitter. Yes, Afro talked to him yesterday, and Nino is back. So if y'all can, go check out his Twitter page. Let me see. Let me pull it up real fast. Yeah, here it is. We're gonna put that in. I'm gonna put that in the chat. Okay, so the Bunker TV wants the female first. She wants the female. I figured y'all would take the female first. Let's see if I could find the female's tweet. Who was she arguing with? Oh, right. She was arguing with Connie. Let's see. Damn. I'm gonna have to go on Connie's page. It was CC _ C. Shit. Let me see. Maybe I can pull it off from here. Yes. Cool. Let me see. Sorry. I was going to address this in Twitter things, but I said, nah, let's address it here today. Where is it? Maybe it's under tweets and replies because no. Let me see. Maybe it's under tweets. No. Shit, I hope they didn't delete it. Well, basically, this, you know what? I did send her a quoted tweet. We could do that on the back end. Let's see. She might have deleted it. She might have deleted it. Son of a bitch. Ah, she didn't delete it. Nice. Here we go. Family. Tabernacle. Wait a minute. Wait, before we do that, let me put my overlay back on. Look, I feel better now. Okay, Tabernacle. Y'all finna love this. Now, peep the name. Peep the name before you go. You get upset on what I read. Tabernacle. Okay, we're gonna blow it up a little bit. Peep the name. Now she got 77,000 followers. Peep the name. Am a Black Patriot. Already gives me red flags. Gives me red flags. But okay. Here's what she said. Now, she went to Donnie the Don. She said, this Black History Month has geared me up to want the Republican Party to lose even more. You did this to yourselves. You're welcome. So some white guy came in and said, I really wish conservatives would read a freaking book. Our nation's history has a very deep embedded seed of systemic racism that is still going on. And this has absolutely nothing to do with CRT. Okay, white boy came in with some sense. Here comes the Caribbean woman. You know what I'm going to do from now on? I got to put in, since on StreamYard, you could put in sound clips. I'm going to have to put in a Jamaican beat. Matter of fact, you know what? I think I have one. I don't know if I have access. I might not have access to that. Fuck. Yeah, I don't have access to that. Damn. It's on my external hard drive and I don't have access to it right now. I'm not going to screw up my computer. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do that from now on. Here we go. The Caribbean came in. She said, if the racism is systemic in this country, can you please explain why all Black people haven't experienced racism? I assure you I haven't. If anything, I have done better here in America than I have in my own country of a population of 98% Black people. So because she's one of the maybe couple thousand Black people that have not ever experienced racism, so they say, that just negates everybody else's experiences. What have I told y'all about the American races? If you don't remember, I'm going to tell you. The American races has the innate ability to say something and then 10 seconds later own themselves. Ma'am, how do you fix your mouth to say this? You said all Black people, but then say this. I assure you I haven't. You would be included in all the Black people, ma'am, unless you're going to tell us you're not Black. Now, if you're going to tell us you're not Black, then okay, I apologize. But if you fixing to tell me that you don't write Black on what you write on these applications and on these census things, I'm going to need you to understand that you basically just owned yourself. Because you saying that you haven't experienced racism, but then before that, you said all Black people. You don't know all Black people. Ma'am, you do not know them. You don't know them. That's why when we talk like this, we either say Black people or we say most. We try to keep it in a generalization because we also understand that everybody has different experiences. You were better off saying, explain why most Black people haven't experienced racism. Then you could say, I assure you, I'm one of those. or I haven't experienced it, then your statement would have made sense. I need to address you, man. You're an idiot. I'm just going to flat out just start there. Matter of fact, we're going to do this. I need to see your face. You're an idiot. And this is a man with Jamaican lineage telling you this. You're an idiot. Why you're an idiot? I'm going to tell you why you're an idiot. Number one, for you to write that tweet, man, I'm even going to take Black History Month out of it because number one, that's off code. You don't say things like that. Number two, man, a tweet like that should not have come off your fingers after what you just saw happen in Memphis. Should not have happened. You should not have thought about that tweet. Number two, this is why Caribbean people get what they get online. This is exactly why they get what they get. Oh, yes, I'm going to act like Haitian Stephen A. Smith right now. This is why they get what they get. Because you write these asinine tweets to appease white people. It does not work, man. See, you may appeal to them white conservatives talking about, oh, ain't no racism. Ma'am, every time one of you Caribbeans say there's no racism, I pack y'all up. Ma'am, there's racism in your homeland. I promise you. I promise you. You from St. Lucia, man. You should not be talking about ain't no racism down there. I'm sorry, you're not from. I'm sorry, you from the Bahamas. My bad. My bad. I always confuse they damn flags. I always confuse them three flags. They all look the same. Ma'am, you from the Bahamas. Ma'am. Ain't no you fixing to tell me ain't no racism in the Bahamas. Y'all down there giving them Haitians that work right now. They ain't racist. Nah, you're gonna tell me that's xenophobic, right? So you ran 60 miles to come up here and then have the unmitigated goal to try to tell black folks up here there ain't no racism. Because of course you're in Florida, so you ran 60 miles. Ma'am, you're literally being racist here in your cover photo. You're literally being racist. That's literal racism right there. And I fuck with the armed forces, but this is literally racism right here. These two sects right here, the military and the church, those are two very racist institutions right there. I don't think you want to go down this road, ma'am. I'm just trying to figure something out. Look, here we go. This is racist. Prayer line. If I was Muslim, I would be offended. Ma'am, you know better than this. Third of all, I should say, this sentence right here, you just basically dissed your own people. If I'm a Bahamian, I would be pissed off that you said this. Next time you come home, I'm throwing conch at you. I'm throwing the conch at you. And I'm not talking about the fried one. I'm talking about the one before they get down and cook it. I'm throwing it at you. And the seashell it came out of. How dare you say this? How dare you? Again, this is why Caribbeans get what they get. Y'all know better. You on the, hang on, how long you been on the Bird app? You've been on the Bird app for damn near 2 years. You know what the diasporas are going on out here, and you fixed your mouth to say this. You fixed your mouth. I wish they had the search option on this, like they have on the phone. 'Cause I would love to see whatever she said. Look at this. So Connie told her there's something special about the United States. There's something special about Black Americans in the United States. We specialize in never laying down. We fight to ensure we are not living like Africans and Caribbeans. We demand basic human rights and more. We put in work. She said you can't even spell Caribbean. Huh? I might be wrong, but ain't that how you spell Caribbean? I could be wrong here. Ain't that how you spell Caribbean? I'm just trying to figure something out. Is that how you spell Caribbean? You know what? I'm gonna do this on the phone. I'm gonna see if she said something else out of line. Let's see. Wait. Am a Black patriot. Let's see. Let's see what else she said about Black Americans. Family. Would y'all like to see one of these tweets she said? She said, if Black lives really matter, how is the abortion rate among Black Americans higher than any other race? So we got a Kuntanji over here. Okay. So, just so y'all believe that I said it. That's her tweet. I remain baffled about why Black Americans celebrate Obama and Biden when they did nothing for them in the 8 years that they were in office. Generalizing again. Okay. Oh. Okay. So she said this on 9/25/22. I didn't create the division. Democrats created the division. You should be happy Black Americans are standing up and letting America see some of us are patriots and some of us are MAGA patriots to boot. I will not under any circumstances cover because you don't like it. Are y'all part of MAGA? Let me know. Which Black Americans is she talking about? Are y'all patriots? Is FBA patriots? She's clearly a Republican. We found the tweet. We found the tweet. We found the tweet. We found the tweet, family. They always tell on themselves. You're baffled. You're behind the 8 ball, sis. Besides, I am a Caribbean American Black woman. Same race as Black Americans, but different cultural experiences. I am a Caribbean American Black woman. Same as Black Americans, but different cultural experiences. She said it, Blueberry Muffin. She said it. Ray S. Hello. Most Black Americans with half a brain cell do not celebrate Obama and Biden. She's claiming the 8 years. Again, a lot of us did. 2012, a lot of us woke up. Hey, Miss, I am a Black patriot. I don't know who needs to tell you this. You should probably study this before you came up to the States, but we turned on Obama. I don't know who needs to tell you that. His last term, we turned on him. I don't know who needs to tell you that. But I'll tell you that because I'm Caribbean. You might listen to me one time. We turned on Obama. Especially with what happened with what was going on with the cops. We turned on him because he did nothing to address it. He didn't make our pockets fat. And Florida, we were always woke. We just finally had a medium called the New Black Media Broadcast where we already knew. Exactly. No, Obama turned against us. Yeah, we did. But I also have to give credit to the people who saw the hustle beforehand. I have to give them credit. He asked Black Americans to save his legacy by voting for Hillary. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Now, I put in her, I wanted to see what she said about racism. Let's see. Huh? Wait, hold on. Wait. My daddy ran a home construction company back in the 50s. The highest paid man he had was his foreman, a Black man in charge of white man. He told us he was the best one for the job. How do people like daddy fit into their narrative of systemic racism? I don't know. Here we go. When you say racism is systemic, you have to be able to explain how I, a Black woman, you mean a Caribbean American Black woman, you see what she's doing. Y'all see what she's doing. See what she's doing. When you say racism is systemic, you have to be able to explain how I, a Black woman, can leave the islands and legally move to the U.S. and do better than I did when I lived among a nation of people that look like me. See? Here we go. Thank you, Mr. White Man Tom, for confirming what I thought. She was just saying all this to get the white conservatives to kiss her ass. This is what she wanted. She wanted the white boys to kiss her ass. Because she said, a Caucasian child rise from his mother's womb pre-wired to think he is better than a person of color makes as much sense as snow falling in Furnace Creek, California in the middle of July. So we clearly have somebody here who does not understand how white supremacy works. Clearly. She blocked me. She blocked me. I didn't even know she blocked me. But okay. She blocked me. She blocked me. Because I quote tweeted her and asked her, how did you get to all? You blocked me. Well, you'll block me after you see this. Because this is what we finna do. Because I'm not scared. There you go. Hold that on your page. Ray S. What's going on? What's the topic of discussion? The topic of discussion tonight is scamming. Scamming. Yes. We're talking about people that scam and the scam culture. But let's move on to the guy, the Jamaican man. Let's move on to him. Let's move on to him. Where is his tweet? Where is it? Here we go. Tabernacle. Here we are. Now, this also happened today. I want y'all to look at that tweet right there. Look at that tweet. Heard about Mexicans pushing out black Jamaicans and black Trinidadians? Yes. Yep. That's going on in Jamaica. I'm not sure about Trinidad, but that is Jamaica. Oh, I'm sure she did. She'll probably block me on the other one, which is fine. I don't care. Yeah. So y'all see that tweet, right? Zig the artist said, yo, real talk. When people act like they Jamaican, it gets under my skin. Like nigga act African American. Nigga. Act African American. I don't know what that means. What is act African American? So if the topic of discussion is scam, I hope you cover all these Caribbean scammers. The newest scams in the media is all the fake nursing degrees they brought in Florida. We covered that already. We started off the show with that. It's at the beginning. So when the show is over, you can go back and listen to it. We made sure to cover that. I've never seen it unless she's talking about dreads. We don't know who the hell she's talking about. But yes, family, he said this. I don't know what act African American means. I don't know what that means. Let's click this. Now, I'm glad you're doing things for the community. We're not going to knock you for that. Where is it where it started? Americans, this is the tweet that got me upset. Americans do not value family. That's why I correct people when I get called African American. He said this way back in 2013. I did not know this. I might have to look into this. Thank you, Blueberry Muffin. I might have to look into this. Now, I'm not going to. Nah, I'm going to let y'all legislate this. This is what he said. Americans do not value family. That's why I correct people when I get called African American. So somebody said, but you're Jamaican. And somebody said, yeah, my point exactly. Boy. Don't do it. I told his brother, you're going to cut that slander out. You finna cut that slander out. We not going to do this. Because we got stories. We got stories. We have stories of. We're not doing this. I'm going to really need the Caribbean to stop acting like the Caribbean is perfect when it comes to parents. How many reggae songs and dancehall songs have we heard about these artists talking about taking care of their mama? Stop it. You and me both. We don't even come for them like that. We have no damns to give about what they do on a regular, but we did stomp back in the day because we saw us as black people. Exactly. Reyes said, Americans don't value family. What? No, most immigrants have never had their family structure under attack year after year. Exactly. Jamaica, y'all better come get your mans. Hey, your daddy's Jamaican. Hey, Mas whoever, I need you to go get your son and sit him down and explain what how Jamaica got down. Really need y'all. I really need you to do that, sir. Okay, sir. Should I start pulling up receipts of Jamaicans running to America to avoid child support in Jamaica? Should I start doing that? Or running to UK start scams? Should I start doing that? Should I talk about the abandonment of children in Jamaica? Do you really want me to do a show about that? I'm Jamaican. I don't care at this point. What we're not going to do is lie on the island like that, sir. The tide may be turning now, but the tide was never like that, sir. If Jamaica had an intact family structure, like you're trying to claim everybody on your timeline, you're trying to tell them the truth there, Jamaica would not be a third world country right now, sir. Maxima 347, hello. I was born in Brooklyn as well. Many a mother running around with them kids. I don't think he don't want this. He don't want that problem. Because if I really start going in on Jamaica, they're going to flag my channel. I'm going to really need y'all to stop doing this. Just because I tell y'all stop accepting disrespect does not mean you can go out and dole it out. You're really going to have to stop. Because what you're doing right here, sir, is you're bigging up your father and disrespecting your mother that happens to be FBA. Now, you might not know you're doing it, but every time you disrespect Black Americans or African Americans, as you call it, you're disrespecting your mother. I'm really going to need you not to put stupid tweets like this up. And I told him as much. I said, fellow Jamaican here, I'd stop this slander if I were you. Black Americans value family way more than anyone else in America due to the fact that the government wants to split us up. And he said, I'll chill out because I don't want this to turn into a black war. Nigga, they've been killing you for the last 9 hours. You're lucky it didn't go viral. But we can debate in March, not Black History Month. See what I mean? Y'all see what I mean? I don't write this. I don't write this stuff. I just find it. And Flournoy, they're about to push me to that point. Matter of fact, when I did that whole live stream, y'all remember when I did that whole live stream about Jamaica, they got off light. I could have really went in. I could have talked about the scamming culture that I could have talked about the baby mama culture down there, the degeneracy down there. Who heard me on Saturday when I said Jamaica is about to have a prank problem? Now the Jamaican boys down there pranking people. I told y'all Jamaicans don't play like that. Man or woman, them old folk do not play like that. Oh, you keep it real. Tell them Bob Marley essentially promoted deadbeat culture to all Jamaicans. How many families did he have? But we're not gonna go there because I'd be mad. I'd be the wrong one to bring that up. I bet you when they do that Bob Marley biopic, they ain't gonna bring that up. How much you want to bet? Bet you they won't bring that up. I keep saying it. They make it hard for me to defend them when they say stupid things like this. But you know how they get down. Not cool. You don't want to do this in Black History Month. Dude, you already put it out there. You literally put it out there for scrutiny. He got it. He got it. But let's go have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's go to Twitter things. All right, you know how we do Twitter things. I cultivate videos on Twitter over the entire week. And it's either going to be funny or thought-provoking. We're going to start here because it's Black History Month. Now, these kids are in a wrestling club at their school. Shout out to them. I ain't with the face panties on their face, but, you know, keeps them off the street and they're engaging in something they like. Now, they're watching an old school WCW match between Ron Simmons and Vader for the WCW title. And this was a historic moment, folks, because this was the first time a black man has won the world championship. So let's see their reaction. Fair use. That's cool. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's good that they saw a black man win the chip way back when, the first black man. So shout out to Ron Simmons. All right, let's move down. Oh, this black woman went off. Oh, this black woman went off. There's going to be some language in it, family. There's going to be some language, but I'm going to let her get off.
Y'all way over here on our posters here. And somehow y'all find y'all way over here on our post.
Now she's talking about the Africans that found her post and decided to think they were going to go after her. Well, she got the right one that day. My bad.
Trying to tell us who we are over here in America, and you ain't even from America. You from fucking Africa. You got your own oppressors. Fucking Bill Gates over there fucking running y'all shit like it's his. Y'all got y'all own issues over there. How the fuck y'all over here worried about what the fuck we over here as indigenous Americans doing? And why is this your issue? You ain't gonna do shit to help us get our lands back. So what does your opinion matter? I'm not from Africa. I couldn't name one motherfucking tribe from Africa, to be honest, unless the white man taught it over here in this indoctrinated ass school. Other than that, I don't know shit about Africa. So that don't have shit to do with me. And me over here in America and being Blackfoot and everything else they have to do with my people over here ain't got shit to do with Russia. You. So I'm confused about why y'all over here right along with the oppressor, right along with the pale skin person, right along with the pink person.
And
you know
Germany.
Y'all check white when you come over here to apply for shit. You acting white, you acting pale, you acting just like those people. I'm just saying, mind your fucking business in Africa. I'm trying not to be mean. I've been telling y'all I don't have an issue with y'all, but y'all still coming over here minding business that's not yours. Your women already over there wearing lace fronts, packing the makeup on to the gods and every damn thing to look like the fucking celebrities over here in America. And the real indigenous women of America don't even want to look like them motherfuckers. And they telling y'all gotta have a fucking, they telling our men they gotta have a passport and they gotta be passport bros and have a certain amount of money to marry them over there. But y'all can't even get your own shit together. Worry about your own shit. Now, I think of y'all as our family, but y'all is skin folk. You definitely ain't kin folk moving like this.
Outside of my wife, that might be one of the sexiest black women I ever seen in my life. I was in love for about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I was in love. Shout out to that black woman. I'm going to see if I can get her on the show. Shout out to that black woman. Oh, they just going to go to war. All right, say less. I don't care about none of that war shit y'all talking about over there. Yeah, y'all got it. All right, family. Blueberry muffin, you might want to go get a pail. This happened in your city. I'm so confused. Like, what are they even talking about? By the way, am a black patriot. Since you want to say you never experienced racism, I hope to God this never happens to you or anybody in your family. Tabernacle.
I don't have no weapon, sir.
He's holding a phone.
I have no weapon. This is a speaker. I don't have anything on me.
Look at the firepower they use on this brother.
I have nothing. What?
He's not holding a gun. I'm afraid of
The person, what are you talking about?
We're much more scared of the fucking police in this situation than this guy. Can you guys fucking calm down? Calm the fuck down.
Now you know it's a problem when white people start screaming at the police. You know it's a problem.
He has nothing on him. He has nothing on him.
What are you talking about, Mom? I didn't even fucking do anything.
Just come here. You don't have a gun. Come here with
I
your
can't even see anything, man.
I know I can't see anything either.
You want me to walk up with you, man?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up with you, okay?
Bro, I'm just getting on the ground. I'm not even walking anywhere, bro. They're aiming guns at me. They're aiming guns at my brother.
Wait till y'all see the firepower they pulled out on this young brother.
Oh, God.
Look at the firepower. Family, this man pulled out the whole rifle on this brother, talking about he got a gun. He ain't see no gun. He saw a speaker in my man's hand and a phone. And he went in the trunk in the case to pull out the rifle. They got everybody in the window watching them. They were about to watch this young brother get gunned down. And I want y'all to see something, family. It must not have been that bad of a situation because they're still letting cars go through. They ain't block off the street. None of this. By the way, this Drake, this wasn't a traffic stop. Somebody in there called and said this man had a gun. Somebody on that block called and say he had a gun. They ain't do no investigation. They just came out, hopped out, had the rifle ready for a gun. Not a rifle, not a shotty, not a rocket launcher. A possible handgun. You had the rifle ready. Oh, word. Well, thank God you didn't witness a murder. Pause.
They don't care if you have a gun. Oh my fucking God, this is crazy. The community doesn't care because my brother didn't do anything. And they literally just had guns literally aimed at my brother. These cops had guns aimed at my fucking brother. In Seattle, because I'm gonna be a flight, I'm leaving tomorrow. Y'all just tried to assassinate my brother, bitch. Talking about shots? Oh, y'all don't care, bitch.
Walter. Back out.
This is why I advocate for neighborhood watches. This is why I advocate for neighborhood watches. Let the citizens deal with this. That man was ready to kill that boy. I need badge numbers. That's all that needs to be said. I need badge numbers. We can't let them get away with this. That's crazy. So you not only mess with that young boy, you mess with his sister. Nah, we gotta get badge numbers. That's crazy. Family, go get a bucket. I'm gonna need y'all to get a bucket. But shout out to Twitter. They found out who this boy was and they started sending emails. But I want y'all to listen to what this fool said. I want y'all to listen to what this fool said. What he
Rats,
said.
and they were all ghetto. I was not anything like other black people. They all act like monkeys.
They act like what? Say it again.
They were all hood rats and they were all ghetto. I was not anything like other black people. They all act like monkeys.
Uh-huh. They all act like monkeys. They all act like monkeys. Tabernacle. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. There you go. He should not have a scholarship. If we have HBCUs giving white boys opportunities, he should lose his. Thank God they didn't pick up the white boy. He should be kicked out of school for this. He needs to be kicked off the school for this. Monkeys. So you're doing TikToks imitating white women, what they're saying about black people, calling them monkeys. And then you thought you did something impressive by saying how you're African. And African Americans are monkeys. He needs to lose his opportunity at college. No sensitivity courses. No apologies. I don't want to see a goddamn press conference. None of that. I need Ashland University to say that this boy is not on the team anymore. And we are reviewing his enrollment in our school. Just like you did the white girl down there in Kentucky, this boy needs to get the same treatment. So Ashland University, I'm going to need y'all to get on that. You've already got the emails. I'm going to need y'all to do that. Get that one time. If you do this in real life, there's a special place in hell for you. There is a special place in hell for you. And this fool had the nerve to whip out $100 bills. There's a special place in hell for you. Well, chances are he's not. He might not be FBA. So there's that. Here we go.
Hey, you're a little too close.
Hey, I'm a black patriot. I hope to God this doesn't happen to you or your children if you have any.
Get out of my face. You're a little too close. Get out of my face. You're a little too close. Go about your business. I am. No, your business is not here. I'm dealing with business right now. You're a little too close in my personal space. Yeah, well. Sir, is it worth going to? Don't tell me what to do. Take your space over there. Asshole. Take your space over there. Get out of my face. Take your space over there. Get out of my face, you asshole. Yeah, I thought you would second guess that. I don't know what day and age you live in. This is 2023. Hey! Bucko. You asshole! 2023, bucko. Get out of my face! 2023, bucko. Take your drunk ass somewhere else. I'm not drunk. Oh, then you got mental issues, which is just as bad. Feel for you. Take your Harley Davidson crap. Shut up. It wasn't working when you were my age. Jackass.
So now the white man gonna go complain because he didn't get his way.
Fucking Jack. He's smart. You talk that shit. You say all the names you want to say. You turn physical. You go into a coma. And see, this is what you deal with, you know, with these, what do you call, entitled. If you want to know what happened, me and my son are sitting here dealing with OSL. This person came over here telling my son to get the fuck out of the chair. I said, sir, do you need to speak to the phone people? Yes, I do. Can he move? I said, no, we're conducting business. You see all my stuff is here. He proceeded to get in my face, names, yelling at my son. I said, sir, if you slip and that finger becomes physical, we're not talking no more. You can call me all the racist shit you want to say. As soon as you get physical, you know what? Ain't nobody talking to you no more, jackass. Ain't nobody talking to you no more. You're a disgrace to that hat. You're a disgrace to that hat. You're a disgrace to that hat.
Can I calm down?
You entitled piece of shit. Don't ever think you could just come tell somebody to get out of his seat.
Separate.
Jackass.
Over here? Yeah, I do. Okay, well, the phone girl's over there. So.
You know why? She was right here, and then he came over here being aggressive. She was already dealing with us.
Okay. So if you want to wait your turn.
I don't know why she's not telling that part.
What's your name? We call you over here once they're done, but they are in the middle of a transaction, so they're not going to stop just because you need to get a phone too.
You asked things that I need to see, or I said, yes, I did. That's what I said. He asked that question. I said, yes, I did.
Okay.
I look over my son's shoulder and the dude's right here. I'm like, do you need to ask the phone people a question? He said, yes, I do. Can he move?
No, that wasn't your question.
Okay, buddy.
Ain't no racism, huh? Ain't no racism. Got it. Computer robot. So Willie D covered a video where a 16-year-old girl was giving him Tesla for her birthday, but she didn't appreciate the new car for her gift when she really wanted a Mercedes. Oh, yeah. No, I saw that video. And her parents went and got her the Mercedes. Shit, I wish I was 16 and had a car. Must have been nice. You got a brand new Tesla, and then you got a brand new Mercedes. And your parents riding around in an SUV. Must be nice. And Flo Knight said, treat people like they treat you. Perhaps they need to see themselves as I see them. Just call me Miss Mirror. Hey, you better than me. As soon as that finger would have came in, I would have smacked him. I'm not playing that. I don't play that stuff. Especially if you're going to disrespect my kid, that's even worse. He would have been on his ass. Get some, white boy. Get some. Get some. One more time for the family. I need this white boy. Get it. Yes, sir. That's what you get. That's what you get. Kudos to you for climbing on the roof to do that trick, but you got what you got. Hey, go get a bucket, family. We got our favorite Akon. He said something else. Fair use.
Move back to Africa. That's my goal.
Okay.
I want to get as many African Americans back home to Africa as I possibly can. Because I know the day they move back, everything they fighting for in America, they will not have to fight for over there.
Hey, Akon, Mr. I painted on my waves. Sir, you're trying to tell Black Americans to leave America and white supremacy to go over to Africa to deal with Europe and Asia and white supremacy. Why? Because it's what? 800, wait, what is it? 900 million of y'all over there. Y'all can't even get on code. Maybe I got it wrong. Y'all can't even get on code. But you expect Black people to go over there to do what? Oh, so they're going to go over there to deal with white supremacy, deal with the Europeans, deal with the Asians, and deal with the Black Africans over there that don't want them over there. That's what you want them to do. Whose man's is this? Whose man's is this? Bruh.
Gonna equal up to this real shit.
Yeah, fuck that nigga talking about. Yeah, fuck that nigga talking about.
What is he talking about, family? What is he talking about? Sir, didn't you not just diss Black people last year? You went on that ZZ from the UK chick. You went on her show and was talking cash shit about Black folks over here, and now you want them to come home? What? Boy, I think him putting on that toupee, I think it messed up his whole brain. But he said more.
All the struggle that they struggled over there, they're going to come there with this mindset, with this mentality, with the finances that they built, the equity in life, and bring it back and invest that in Africa. Man, Africa could be the strongest nation in the world if y'all.
Sir, Africa is not a nation, sir. I don't know who need to tell you this. Africa is not a nation. Africa is not a nation. You sound like those people who think Africa is a country. Sir, Africa is not a nation. Africa is a continent. Africa is not a nation. I'm going to tell you why Africa is not a nation. I just said it. Africa is not on code. It could be the most powerful continent on the planet if they got on code. You know who's a nation, Akon? Boston Red Sox fans. LA Laker fans. Those are nations. They may be spread around all over the country, but they have one purpose: to root for those teams. Sir, the day Africa gets on code, do you know what Black Americans and myself will do? We will clap. We will clap. We will cheer y'all on as you take back your natural resources and do right by your predecessors and your ancestors. But if you, and I'm sure there's some that will go over there and look at the lush scenery and the people and what Africa has to offer. I'm sure they will. Even some might even do some deals over there. But if you think black folk in this country gonna run to Africa as soon as y'all get on code, you must be out your goddamn mind. That ain't happening. The hoops y'all make black folks jump over just to say, hey, let me do some business over there. But them white and Chinese folk come over there and y'all just welcome out the carpet, dancing with them in the street. Man, listen, how about this? Black America, I'm FBA, let me talk for y'all for 1 second. Hey, Akon, when you get that city up and running and don't know financial institution come and say you scam money and that thing is on the up and up, maybe FBA will say, you know what, Akon ain't so much of an asshole. Because Akon, I'm just gonna say it right now, you the African Dr. Umar right now. I would not be talking, sir. I would not be talking. I would not be talking. You getting on these podcasts saying these stupid wannabe things that you want to see done, and you have no concept how the world works. You're living in a fantasy land, sir. I blame the toupee. That's what I blame. I blame the toupee. Because at least when you were bald, you were just scamming people on stage by sending your brothers out there to do your performances. But now you put the toupee on, you figure yourself an intellectual. You sound dumb. You sound like Michael Eric Dyson.
I went back home. So we got everything that it takes to be that. We got
Negro, you guys do not even have he make me so mad when I hear this man. Bruh, you don't even have adequate irrigation systems. Sir, I just played 2 weeks ago. Your people out there, your cousins out there marching for electricity, sir. You guys have droughts in that country. Why would somebody move to Africa to deal with a drought, sir? Explain that to me. Why would somebody leave a country that is developing or is developed to go to a country where you're dealing with droughts? If you want to deal with a drought, why go all the way to Africa? You can go to Southern California. Southern Cal, where it never rained at. Now it's starting to get some rain. You said Japtalians. You are wild for that, Eb Flournoy. Eurothevans. I'm not even going to take those. You got that. Sir, Natural resources, sir. You guys are not on code to protect that. Y'all saw that video of them people over there finding that mountain of gold. Y'all didn't make y'all say y'all put some money in them gangs' pockets y'all got over there and go protect them people. Y'all didn't even do that. But you expect black folks to go over to Africa to do what? Go deal with them Asians? Which country y'all want us to go to? Which one? Which one you want FBA to go to? You want them to go to Ghana? You want them to go over there? Ghana's unstable right now, sir. Ghana's on a level 2 travel advisory. Nigeria is level 3. Tanzania is level 2. South Africa is level 2. Congo, they tell you don't go. Uganda is level 3, I think. Somalia, forget it. Ethiopia, forget it. Eritrea, forget it. That's level 3. Where do you want them to go? Madagascar? I don't even know if there's people on that island, sir. Where do you want them to go? Lesotho? Senegal, level 1. Liberia? With the cannibals over there? You want them to go over there? At least it's an American territory. That way you're going to say, oh, you want them to go to Djibouti because there's a only American base on that entire continent. You want them to go over there. Yet they think that the next Bin Laden's going to come out of that country or that region. Yeah. DEFCON 5 in Madagascar. Thank you, M. Flournoy. Where you want black folk to go, sir? South Africa? Oh, you want them to go down there and deal with the Germans that call them Kaffa and the N-words. And we know the NZs. You want them to go down there and deal with that. They already got their problems with them Nigerians, but you want FBA to go over there. By the way, South Africa's on a level 2 travel advisory, sir. What am I saying since you're slow? You know, that hairpiece you got on cuts off the synapses to your brain. Africa is unstable, sir. You're going to leave the trimmings you got here, even though it's racist as hell, to go over there and deal with people who can't really speak English, but you want people to go over there and deal with those politics. Because you saw maybe a couple hundred black folks go over there to Ghana and the Gambia and set up shop. Or no, you saw them passport idiots go over to Africa and pick up African women who they still don't even realize they get finessed, but that's another subject for another day. You want to do that. You want black folks to do that. Algeria, level 2. Well, these are Muslim countries. They damn sure ain't going to do that. You want them to go to Libya, sir, and get trafficked? Is that what it is? Oh, here we go. You're going to bring up Egypt, right? Yeah, let's bring up Egypt. Yeah, Egypt, level 3, sir. No, actually, you said level 2. Yeah, Egypt. You Negroes just don't think before you talk. Sir, your city is not even up and running. Let me let you finish.
Got the resources, we got the land, we got the population, and together we got the strength and we got the know-how.
Y'all got all that strength and know-how, and you still letting the Europeans and the Asians take over. How do you have the strength and how do you have all that, sir, and y'all have not kicked out them Europeans and them Asians yet? It's 900 million of y'all. They should not even be able to come off the plane. Sir. Y'all not on code. No. I want to throw a soccer ball at his head. Every time I hear this man talk, this is how I feel.
Quiero llorar, dude.
That's how my brain feels when this man talks. Boy, they just be talking. You got it though, brother. You got it. You can go to hell. Let's see what she talking about.
Those quality men don't like that. Women walking around, men don't like that. Women with face, hand, neck tattoos, quality men don't like that. Women walking around here with these inflated butts falling behind them like wagons. There are men that like that, but it's definitely not a quality man because quality men don't like that. Women who are in and out the strip club, making it rain, acting like real live dudes. You're not a man. How unattractive. Quality men don't like that. Women who are in and out of relationships. In November, you with Ray Ray. In December, you with Tay Tay. Not only do you look...
Yo, who pissed off Lynn Whitfield, Shaka Khan? Who pissed off? Which one of you Negroes pissed off? Which one of you females pissed her off? Go ahead, sis. Talk your stuff.
Trash, you look nasty. Quality men don't like that. A quality man may play with that, but a quality man will never commit to that because quality men don't like women like that. However, you do you, but a quality man wants a quality lady who carries herself like a real lady. Quality men don't find shot out, thugged out women interesting, attractive, or appealing. That's why most are single, ringless, in and out of relationships because quality men won't settle down with women like that. And yes, it is a man's job for him to respect a woman, but it's a woman's job to give him something to respect. Be smart, they smart, choose wisely.
Why y'all piss Lynn Whitfield, Shaka Khan off? Why y'all piss her off? Boy. All right, go ahead. Do your thing. Bang. Get some. Dare you. Get some. Get some. That's what you get. Mind your damn business. We're just going to play that part again. Mind your damn business. Yeah, mind your damn business. That's all we're going to play. I don't want to catch no copyright. Mind your damn business. So they said the Eagles are off to play in the Super Bowl, and they was loading Popeyes on the plane. They said all them bags were Popeyes.
Special delivery of Popeyes.
That is a lot of chicken.
Meanwhile, you are ignoring the fact that your ancestors was also...
Here we go. We got another one. African Americans need to separate from the black diaspora. Here we go. Let's see what she talking about. Fair use.
Acting like you are a special type of black people, like you some hybrid niggas. Meanwhile, you are ignoring the fact that your ancestors was also picking cotton and making tobacco like the rest of us. And unlike the Caribbean and Africa, you fuckers did it for longer.
This is a prime example of why us as African Americans need to drop the Pan-African mindset.
Is she serious? Is she serious? Which one of y'all? Hey, who propped up this Caribbean looking Laura Winslow? Who propped her up? Why y'all, man? Boy, ever since y'all was talking about reparations, y'all get close. Everybody coming outside, boy. Everybody coming outside. What y'all talking about?
Prime example of why us as African Americans need to drop the Pan-African mindset. This woman is bragging about how AAs were enslaved longer than people in Africa and the Caribbean, which isn't a flex because AAs only make up 14% of the American population. So for every black person, there are 7 white people, while in the Caribbean and Africa y'all are the majority and drastically outnumber white people. It would only make sense that y'all gained freedom before us we literally live in the heart of white supremacy while y'all live in majority black nations and are still being actively oppressed by the non-black minority there. She even went on to say how African nations allow Caribbeans to come to their countries visa-free because they have no beef with them, but they tax the fuck out of African Americans.
Notice how Caribbeans can run into Africa visa-free. They don't have no beef with us, but they be taxing the fuck out of you lot, bruh.
Which further proves my point that we have no allies even within the diaspora. They don't see us as the same, we are just Americans to them.
It's just funny that they're saying this setting in the UK. It's funny that they're saying this and she's setting in the UK. They always got something smart to say sitting in a first world country. We peeped the breath coming out of you. You caught yourself. Boy. Oh my God. A rude awakening gonna come. And they're gonna be on their knees begging for forgiveness like they in front of white Jesus. And it's gonna be funny when y'all turn y'all backs. Man, they family, don't y'all just love it when they talk like this and they setting in the UK or the US? It's the funny, or Canada is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Y'all are literally setting in London talking about how bad black Americans are. Y'all are sitting in Montreal because y'all want to speak French so bad, talking bad about black Americans. Y'all sitting in Houston, going to the turkey leg hut, getting your dinner, eating your dinner, and then going on film talking about how the food bad and how black Americans ain't got no culture. I understand why your parents didn't say, you know what, if you don't shape up, I'm fixing to send you to Africa. I understand. I understand. I understand. Boy, they just be talking blood. The internet is forever, you idiots. I just want y'all to know that. Here we go. Y'all gonna like this.
What you need to understand about women in developing nations that are educated and that are well off, they are not going to want to date a passport bro that does not have a lot of money. Wealthy women in developing nations are what we call crazy uber rich. They are so well off.
By the way, the passport bros got mad at her for saying this.
That you could not even compare. Your dinky life in America would be a massive downgrade. So when people are saying, oh, these countries have a high standard of living, the wealthy folks in those countries, such as my motherland, China, for instance, is a wonderfully nice place to live. If you have education, if you have the means. My cousin in China lives extremely well, better than most people I know in America.
Let me guess. She lives in Shanghai. Let me guess. She lives in Shanghai. Probably the only city in that entire country that's not as stringent. And the reason being is they make the most money for the country, right? Let me guess. I'm pretty sure she's not in Hong Kong. I'm pretty sure she's not in Beijing. Pretty sure she's not in the Guangzhou province. Pretty sure about that. Pretty sure she lives in Shanghai. Sure she's not in Chengdu. Pretty sure. Okay.
So people who have it made in their home countries have it made. They are not interested in dating a passport bro who literally is unable to afford his life in America and is going to a developing nation just to take advantage of currency arbitrage. Wealthy, successful women with means that come from good families with a lot of money do not want to date you. So
why don't you just say they want to date them because they're black? Oh yes, Norma X. Yes, we've seen many of those Hong Kong movies. Yes, they're stacked. Their apartment buildings look worse than the ones in New York. They're talking about 40 flights. I'm sorry, 40 floors. They're hanging their clothes outside. We've seen it. Exactly. And they all talking about we gonna go to Hong Kong because that's where you make the money at. But they don't live in the city now, do they? They live on the outskirts. Ma'am. But go ahead. Yeah, and you're right. You're right, Blueberry Muffin. She not in Manchuria either. Exactly.
So then what happens? What happens is the passport bros self-select. And so when I'm saying they're going after destitute women in destitute countries, what I'm saying is they're going to developing nations to the women who are coming from not having means. And with the women don't have means, then all of a sudden the green card looks kind of interesting. For the women with means, the green card is nothing. They're not interested. They have a better quality of life staying home. So again, you must understand that women who are doing well in their developing nations do not want you there. They don't want you there. They don't want you to harass their less fortunate sisters. And nobody is excited about meeting somebody who literally said, I cannot make it in this country. And even the ones that can make it in this country, the ones that are really, really well off and can't seem to find a good woman in out of a 330 million population, those people tend to have, even if they have a lot of money, tend to have.
And Florida, I need to know what the domestic bros doing whilst the passport bros taking on the women's. Here's the thing. They're not dealing with those because they know those are the hoes. They not dealing with them. You raw for that. Is she the 29-year-old high schooler? No, that chick is in jail, and that's Jersey. I don't think the passport bros would be interested in her. Just saying. They're not. They went after her. Oh, they did. Matter of fact, I think this, where I got the video from, was a passport bro channel. I think no, it wasn't. They went for her. See, here we go. All the women aren't rich. Well, that's a female. Blah blah blah. Passport bros aren't going to China. Top destination: Brazil, Colombia, DR, Thailand, a few African countries, and the Philippines. No one is checking for such an ugly woman. I can guarantee you that passport or not. See? Oh man. Hey, but she was spitting fact because I knew someone that stayed in Brazil, and he told me he had a friend when one of them fools went down there. She fleeced that man in 3 days out of $5,000. They were going around town, going to eat, going shopping, going to goddamn the club with her friends, VIP and all that. She took $5,000 out that man, and he ain't get to see no ass. By the way, that woman, doctor, one of her friends, doctors. The other two, cops, and they were on special units. So the two doctors made $150,000. The two cops made $100,000. So we talking almost $500,000 between them four chicks. They took that man for $5,000 US. Passport bros can't tell me nothing. Y'all can sit up here and try to lie to everybody talking about, oh, we going where we celebrated. Cool. Shut up. Y'all are getting finessed and you don't even realize it. And make it worse, y'all let one of your people go up on film, go viral, looking like the ultimate simp. And the chick is in the video telling you, she basically telling you with her body language, she fixing to finesse this dude. and y'all are sitting there clapping it up like a bunch of divesting hoes. Now, when he get finessed and he go on film and tell everybody how he got finessed, y'all gonna be like, what y'all gonna say? What y'all gonna say? Oh, she got corrupted by black women. He over there. How did black women get to her, sir? You Negroes don't even. I warned you, nigga. Who saw when I talked to that passport, bro? I warned that man they were going to make y'all look dumb. And the second I said that, a week later, y'all been getting hit with shovels from every corner of the earth. If it ain't black women going after you, now it's the Asian chicks that are against y'all coming over there. If it ain't them, the Latino chicks are coming outside. Damn, men are coming outside now on y'all. Us over here who want y'all to be happy, but y'all need to shut up and y'all come at us when we trying to give you game. And now we're not going to support you anymore. We told you this was going to happen. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all end up on Houston TV. You let your man out there talking because he got a platform and he got to go out there and spit. Guess what? Now they didn't put black women up there to disprove everything this man said, even though they're not the best examples of who should be talking, but still they don't care at that point. You Negroes are about to be R. Kelly'd. I'm going to say it again. You Negroes are about to become R. Kelly. I give it another 3 months. I swear to God, by the summertime, if y'all do not rein your bullshit in, y'all are going to be all over the freaking TV. Fox News, MSNBC, CNN, they are going to try to put charges on y'all. All they need is one woman, sir. One. To say that y'all were over there doing things that you shouldn't have been doing. One. Your movement is dead. I want y'all to send that to him. Y'all want to bring up the white boys? The white boys do it in silence. Like Norma X, Real Men Who Travel Don't Broadcast It to the World. I don't even know where these white boys travel to. They may be in the same lands y'all are at. I don't know the dirt they're doing. One of y'all just got killed in Chile. That would have been an incentive for y'all to shut up. Your man Austin almost got a bounty put on his head in Brazil. That should have been incentive for y'all to shut up. No, we got idiots like Ron O'Neal putting up videos talking about how I'm in Africa getting African women. Sir, you went all the way to the one continent where they'll really kidnap and kill you, sir, where they really do some scamming. You went over there talking about you found a black woman over there that's submissive and feminine. Sir, when she get what she need out of you, she gonna talk in her native tongue, sir. You ain't gonna understand what she talking about. You Negroes are this close. This close. And when that does happen and that hammer falls, y'all gonna be still out there copping, please. I'm just gonna sit here and do the content because I'll get thousands of views on it because I warned y'all. Y'all need to cut it out. When y'all sat up there and let that woman disrespect black women and y'all came up here and tell me that she wasn't doing that, y'all opened the door. Y'all opened the door. Now all those chicks, because guess what? It ain't about y'all. I need y'all to understand this before I get off this topic. It ain't about y'all. Those chicks are making them look bad. That's why them Asian girls and them Latino chicks are coming outside now. They're making them look bad. That's, I get it. Some of them might be doing the dirt that they're doing, but they do it in silence with the white boys. Their money's about to start getting messed with. Y'all need to shut up. Now they're going to come outside on y'all. I told y'all not to come to Twitter. Y'all came to Twitter, and then the second y'all came to Twitter, that's when all the stuff started happening. If y'all had stayed on TikTok and Facebook, your little groups, nobody would have cared. But you brought the bullshit over here to Twitter, and that was the worst mistake you ever did because now you're up for scrutiny for the rest of your life. I suggest y'all move in silence. I don't know what council y'all got over there, or who you answer to, or who's the big passport simp fraud Negro that he need to put out the edict. Y'all need to shut up. Y'all seriously need to shut up. Y'all, what y'all should have done, if you got YouTube channels, Austin, you should have did a members only, sir. All those videos of you putting up in Thailand with that chick, the one who mushed you in the face, you should have put those on members only so people couldn't access it. You let niggas like Dennis Sperling come over here and think he flexing on people because he's putting up videos of family. Let me explain something to you, this nigga. Dennis Sperling. Now he's allegedly like this big passport bro advocate. This Negro decided as a flex to show how much better the passport bros are, puts up a video of a black woman in Jamaica having an outburst because the Jamaican men won't eat box and thought that was a flex. Negro. We've known about black women going to the islands for sex since the 80s. I don't know if you ever saw Eddie Murphy Raw. He talked about that in there. We know this. We all know the Dexter joke. We don't pay them any mind, sir. Yes, black women went to go see how Stella got her groove back. They don't care. They loved that movie at the time. Notice how you haven't seen another one of those movies ever since. They tried that with Girls Trip. Now they're going to try it again with Ghana. That ain't going to work, sir. I promise you. I get it. You Negroes want your own movie. That's what it is. Well, y'all continue down this path. You're going to have a great movie. And guess what? We won't have to go to the movie theater to see it. No. We'll just go on the smartphone and pull up Netflix because it's going to be called Surviving the Passport Bros. Or the Passport Bros. Love or finesse. And I guarantee you, Oprah will be attached to it. Gayle King will probably be narrating it. Cynthia Erivo, she'll probably be doing the walk-ons and doing the Gayle King will do the interview. Cynthia Erivo or some other black man hating chick is going to be doing the voiceover and the narration, and it's going to get millions of views on there. It's going to be all over Twitter. It's going to be all over trending topics. Everybody's going to be talking about it. All the big channels and the medium channels and the small channels will be talking about it. You Negroes will be dust when it's over. And as a troll, by the way, they may even put an R. Kelly instrumental in the background. You know, my body's telling me yes. Yeah, they might put that in the background just to troll. I get it, though. You Negroes want to be divestors. I get it. But guess what? We don't pay attention to the divestors. We don't. We understand they're confused creatures. We understand this. They're good for entertainment. Black women will tell you here, they call them out because they make them look bad. You Negroes just can't understand why black men are calling you out because you're making us look bad. I should not be able to not travel with my family and have to look over my shoulder, sir, because you Negroes want to get ass. So now I have to have my family around me 24/7, 365 while I'm traveling so people don't think that I'm a passport bro. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. So I can't even explore anywhere, even though I would still be on my guard because I'm in an international area. But hell, I can't even do that now. Thank you for that. I hate you Negroes. I want you Negroes to be happy, but I hate you Negroes. And that's all I got to say about y'all. Till next week, because next week is Valentine's Day. And I got a nice special show just waiting for y'all. And that's going to be the last time I address y'all. And when I'm done addressing y'all, I won't do this to my keyboard, but this will be the sentiment I feel. Yep, that's exactly how I'm going to feel when I'm done with you. Because y'all don't listen. Let's see what the
victims of American imperialism who have had to leave their countries because of dangerous or brutal conditions there. I would still pose the question of, so why do you migrate to the imperial center instead of going somewhere else?
Say it again,
what
Dr.
I would
Darity.
say to folks who have been victims of American imperialism who have had to leave their countries because of dangerous or brutal conditions there, I would still pose the question of, so why do you migrate to the imperial center instead of going somewhere else?
Shout out to Dr. Darity. Chicago.
By itself, man. Somebody, baby out here, boy. Y'all come find who out. Man, this shit crazy, man. On Troy Gray, man. The baby out here by itself, boy. With no nothing, though. What's your name? What's your name?
What do y'all got a little boy?
What's your name?
My name is
Who? Anif, we gotta find your mama, baby. We gotta find your mama, Joe.
Oh, it's over here. It's over here.
It's over here? Hold on. That's her? That's your mama? This your mama? That's your mama? You sure?
You told me to come down there and I didn't know where you are.
Queen. Hey, yo, man, check it out. Look, your baby was outside, Joe. I just walked up the street, B. I couldn't leave without finding who he.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no but. Listen, you don't add.
Excuse me.
Listen, just do this for me, please. Don't even worry about whatever happened. Just get this baby in your car and get him upstairs. Just do that. I don't even want to know nothing else, because just do that for me, please. Get this baby in your car and get him in the house.
I don't care about you.
You don't gotta care about me. I don't care about nothing. I'm caring about the baby. Fuck this car, fuck all that. Get your baby right now, Joe. Because it's important right now. You in Chicago. You need to be told this shit. Hold on. You need to be talked to like this. You riding in a motherfucking Benz, and I walk up the block, and your son outside. Fuck that. Get the fuck out this car and get this baby, Joe. Fuck wrong with you, man? You bogus as hell, man. No.
Chicago. That man is on code. That baby outside with no coat on, in freezing temp, and the mama rolling up. Now you know what's going on with her baby. Sony 81, hello. That's crazy. Let me tell you why that's BS. Salute to you. You seem new. Salute to you. She is trash. That's crazy. And if something would have happened to the baby, she'd be out there screaming bloody murder. Look at y'all's AOC.
That this is about an
Fair
absolute
use.
a condemnation of anti-Semitic remarks. When you have a member of the Republican caucus who has talked about Jewish space lasers and an entire amount of tropes, and also elevated her to some of the highest committee assignments in this body. This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single apology when my life was threatened.
That's the look that every black person gave whatever pastor got into AOC. What was she doing? That wasn't rapping. That was not rapping. No, do not put that on the sister girls. No. Y'all do not act like that. I don't know what she's doing. And shout out to the mammy Corey Bush sitting back up there cheering her on. Man, the squad is a bunch of jokes. I don't know what she was doing. Yes, some. Yes, some.
She breathing the all lives matter out her scalp.
Yes, some.
She ain't gonna be able to lay her head down tonight. She breathing that hard. That must be for our ancestors. A payback for slavery. She gave her some Kunta cornrows. She gonna have them little pull bumps on the back of her neck. Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy. Do it for the ancestors. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hit her with that. Get some. Get some. Get some. And yes, that is a hand truck she used to prop up whatever she's picking up. What do you think is about to happen? Ping! Hey, are you okay? That's what Mike used to tell people. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay?
Ow.
Yeah. You think? You think? That's what you get. That is what you get. Get some.
Oh, she goes right for the bicep. Go.
Get some.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, guys, check this out. There's a green unicorn shoes.
Get
She
some.
goes right for the bicep. Don't worry, this is a non-venomous snake right here. These are from the Amazon. The holy smoke. Oh, she got me right there in the belly. Oh.
Yeah. Do me a favor, bruh. Let's take the coils around your arms, put it around your neck one time. Let's see if you really gonna love her still. Go ahead. Boy, I tell you, for clout. For clout. What is this? Oh, somebody got deleted off the app. All right. I have a problem with this. I have a problem with this. I'm going to do a story. This might be Saturday's story. I have a problem with this. Morgan State University to offer new scholarships for undocumented immigrants. I have a problem with this. That whole DMV area is starting to get off code. What is going on? Here we go.
6.25-mile run. Why do some people look so cute when they run? I mean, I've got my...
Move, bitch, get out my fucking butt. It's Black History Month.
Facts. Talk to him, brother. It's Black History Month. And y'all, that is the end of Twitter things. We sorry. Yeah, if Corey Bush, if you see AOC or Ilhan or Rashida come in with braids, then you know what time it is. It is what it is. But we have reached the end, family. Almost 3 hours. Sound should be back now. Almost 3 hours. So next week, family, I might as well just tell y'all now. Next week, since it's going to be the week of Valentine's Day, we're going to talk about the passport bros, but I'm going to do it a little differently. Y'all will understand when you see it. we're gonna have a candid conversation about the Passport Bros movement. And then y'all will be the first to know. Going forward for the foreseeable future, I will no longer be on camera. And that is because I will be in training. That's right. I am trying to lose weight. So what I want to do is stay off camera, train, and then hopefully in a few months, I'm trying to aim for 6 months, probably the end of the summer, I will go back on camera. Hopefully I will be thinner, more muscular, and maybe I will do some of these streams. I would, you know what, if I get the results that I want and if my wife approves of it, I will do a stream for the ladies with no shirt on. I might do that. We'll see. Maybe not, because she'll tell me if I do that, I get divorced. But yes, I want to be able to walk outside with no shirt on. You know, like y'all, like they used to do it back in the day. So that's the move. So probably for the next 6 months, I will not be on camera, but you will still get your weekly show. You will still get Twitter things. It's just, you will just see this here. You will just see this. And I'm also thinking about updating the logo, but we'll see how that works. But yes, that is the plan going forward. But I appreciate y'all coming in. I know it was a little late, but I wanted to try a little something different, see if I could get more engagement if I do these shows a little bit later. And I appreciate everyone coming through. I had some good numbers. And yeah, watch out for the video on Wednesday. I do talk about what happened with Usain Bolt and that $12.7 million he lost to that scam in Jamaica. And also, you're going to get a twofer on Wednesday. You're going to also get an interview that I did yesterday with the up-and-coming comedian / actor / writer based out of LA. So you will get that Wednesday evening. So you will get the normal upload Wednesday morning, and you will get that video Wednesday evening. So that's it. And I'm kind of liking this mic. You know, I just got to be careful not to have it muted. And, you know, still kind of set it up a little bit, but hopefully my uploads will be a little bit different. They'll sound a lot better. They won't sound in and out because I'm away from the mic. And yeah, I know y'all ain't watched the Grammys. I didn't. I just saw what was on Twitter. And Sam Smith, yeah, hey, white folks, that y'all want to run around and say that, hey, black folks and all these hip hop artists like Beyonce and Jay-Z and Kanye are in the Illuminati. Explain your mans. Sam Smith in that performance he did yesterday. Explain that. And after you explain it or attempt to, embrace him. Embrace him, because that's your culture. Oh, also, that was the other thing. Friday, you're going to get a special upload. I have to go in on a white conservative. He decided to get racist. We got to talk about him. But y'all going to wait for that on Friday. But anyway, y'all take care. Stay safe out there. Stay warm. And y'all know what to do when the agitators of peace come and mess up your existence, your day, and your family's happiness. What do? We do this.
They want to be everywhere.
Why is y'all? We do not do that. I pushed the wrong thing. We do this. My bad. Take care. Stay safe. I'm out.